stuff for you, and hopefully you get to enjoy it, right? So, little intro. I'm going to do something different today, and I have this little bag, and I put all the zodiac signs in here, and I decided I'm going to do a blind read. I'm going to do the reading first, and then at the end, I will pull the paper and find out what zodiac sign I'm reading for. I feel, it's easier to trust what you're reading and feel things are unbiased if it's just magic and it just happens and you see it work before you know what's going on. So if for some reason I forget, or you didn't happen to see it happen on camera, trust that it happened, and I'll put the zodiac in the title, which is obviously how you got here in the first place, okay? But I wanted you to know how this was gonna go. So let me see what else. Is there anything else that Spirit wants me to say before I get started? The usual. If you'd like a personal read, you can find me at comfysoul.com. Follow my socials. I am on Instagram and Facebook. And yeah, I think that about covers it. Feeling kind of chill. I'm in mode to serve. Actually had a really kind of incredible session earlier, and it was quite channeled, so this should be good, right? So let's get ready. Let's get excited. So I'm going to do a general reading real quick, just to attach it to all the zodiac readings, and because there's definitely a major underlying theme going on, but I just want to see what they specifically want to focus on right now, or have you focused on. So whenever you happen to see this, timeless, okay? But definitely on time for right now if you're catching this as a new reading, all right? So this is the Psychic Tarot. And let's just get in there. All right, Spirit, what do you want the collective to know, work on, be aware of? They just told me to, get comfy. So please hold while I do all my ADHD things. Thank you very much for supporting my comfort and your reading. Wisdom. You have something to teach, something to share, a lesson you've learned. Let's see what you're going to do with this. Also, some of you have been shown what to do with your energy through an animal. Whether you own this animal, your dog sitting, or you want an animal to come in, all of these things are tied to your teaching and how you slow down. So for example, if something happened with your dog and they needed your attention, that's to get you to pause and listen for a minute. If you want a dog, go do the teaching and the dog will be on the way. It will support you having that dog. I'm also hearing loyalty to your craft, because dogs are loyal. So this is about being loyal to your teaching and putting it out there. They told me to look at this. Hold on. Service to the poor. That doesn't mean don't charge. That yes, give free info, give all your secrets away, do all the beautiful things, but also have an offer for money so you can take care of yourself and feed yourself and pay your bills, and work closely with people who do want to invest time and energy in their journey. Because in the background there are people that are needing some assistance. And here this person, now I'm seeing them like a priest. It's like they're coming in to give these people blessings, the teaching, the wisdom. It's like Jesus visiting your home, right? Except this is you. This is your Christ-like energy to go out there and teach and help people. Spirit's given me the example of, I spoke to a woman on customer service line, and long story short, we talked about what I did, and I told her that I help people align with their soulmates, help them get on the same frequency. And one of the things she said, she's like, oh yeah, well, first you got to focus on yourself. And the way she said it made it sound like, oh, I've been around the block. Of course you got to focus on yourself. Like, don't people know that? And I'm like, well, no, nobody teaches you that really, unless you have a really good friend, a mentor, an amazing parent. But most of the times the parents are messed up and trying to figure it out themselves, right? So I just thought it was so funny that it was kind of like she portended to have all the knowledge and know the things, and at the same time it was like, well, why don't you go out there and help? Like, go teach other people. Like, there's people that need to know this. Like, how confident she was in knowing this is the first step, is self-focus and self-love and doing those things. But it was also sounded kind of triggered to where maybe she doesn't have somebody right now, you know. And look, there it is, crown chakra. It's trusting that information that you get is a download. So I'm trusting that what I'm saying is exactly the channeled message you need to hear right now, right? Let's keep going. Let's move this along a little faster and get to your personal zodiacs. Patience, balance. Home is upside down. It came out in the reverse. Foundations and achievements, your family life. This would be my twin card. Is it 11? No, it's a 4. It's like the 4 of wands. So it's upside down. You're not happy with your current home situation, and Spirit's asking you to be patient, but also follow your intuition, put in the time and make those sacrifices. Do those things you're guided to do. Start those businesses you're guided to start. Declutter, clear up your bills, cancel those subscriptions you're no longer using. Legit get rid of the noise and the clutter in your life. Because 1, it's causing procrastination. 2, it's significantly changing your frequency. It's weighing you down, having too many things. It's like putting rocks in your pocket, and it's weighing you down and making it really impossible for you to stay focused, like a horse with blinders on, ready to do the race. It's making you, oh, I should do this, or I should read that, or I should do this again. No, if it's not the book you're reading at the moment, put it on the shelf and put it away. If you're never going to read these books, pull them out and go donate them. Like, get rid of the things that make you feel less than, don't bring you joy. Like, condo the hell out of your house, your space, your office, your bedroom. Make your bedroom cushy. You need a place to rest and recover from the work that you're about to do, I'm hearing, okay? It's a good balance. So what you're doing is clearing out the old way of being, and you're bringing in a new way to make room for a brand new life that's far more in alignment with where you want to be. Got it? Balance. Major arcana of balance right now, okay? All right, Spirit, what else? Thank you so much. This does require patience, balance, and a sacrifice. You are teaching what you've learned. Be kind to yourself. You went through a journey, but also don't look at it as work. Look at it as saving another mofo from what you went through, and be like, I care about people. I absolutely am going to stop this person from going through what I went through. I'm going to help them and offer them this information. If they would like to work with me further, they can work with me in these capacities through these modalities that I am offering. Other than that, it's something that you might be avoiding because you're not quite sure which direction you're going in yet. I'm going to say choose wisely. Take your time. If it takes another month or 2, that's okay. All right? But take the time to look at how you want to work and who you want to work with that aligns with, this is the most important thing, your ability to be yourself and stand up for you. If you can be 100% you, then you've definitely found the right avenue. If you found a way to balance your energy, have a systemized way of working through your home. So now Spirit wants me to mention, what is it called? I forget the first part. Home edit, something or other, home edit, on Netflix. It's about decluttering and reorganizing. So it's organized, home edit, something on Netflix. It's got 2 girls on you'll see it. Just look up home edit. Throat chakra. Yes, because damn. A lot of you've been dealing with people or a situation, there's some kind of imbalance in your home space, whether that's someone you live with, a spouse, a lover, a friend, a family member, there is somebody in your vicinity that you need to stand up against and start speaking up and say no to. Change the game and never look back. Because you're being lied to, they're being deceptive, they're manipulating you, it's not good for you. So this is why you need to clean up, unclutter, get rid of those things that remind you of these people, and move on with a new life. Now that you've looked at that behavior and those types of things, you can look back over your life now. Look, they're telling me the last 10 years, and look at all the times that you realize you could have saved yourself from somebody's bullshit if you had known then what you know now, right? Now go teach it. Go save somebody else and go teach the planet how to be better people and not deal with people like that you just dealt with, okay? You need to move. This person, those people, those things, they're not going to change. Stop trying to change people. Take care of you. They're there for a reason. They were there to love you in the way of fulfilling their soul contract with you and making you go away in another direction. Send them away. You need to make a choice to go somewhere else that's far healthier for you. And also more money, and don't stay for money for the wrong reasons. Stay, do it from your heart. Share your wisdom and your teaching. Don't stay because somebody's paying for you and taking care of you, but you can't stand the way they chew. Or they tell you what to do and how to dress or when to have sex with them. Get out, okay? Stop messing around with people that are ruling over your life, because you have so much more happiness and abundance by getting away from playing with the devil. Straight up, these are demonic attachments. So don't mess with these people. Use your spiritual strength to go away, and God will give you your kingdom, I promise you. Okay? I sound like a holy roller today, but honestly, I'm just telling you, save your soul and go have fun and go on your new adventure. All right, you will be triumphant. This will be successful. Go do that work. Go do that business. It's going to be amazing. And what sounds like work to you is actually going to be really fun and the fulfillment that your heart's looking for. You just got to find a way to super focus on the very specific tasks that you want to do to get that thing done. Keep it simple. Start small. And then you can grow it from there. Get a team. Grow it to the size you want. But start where you can manage it and it feels good in your energy. Okay? All right, let's get cracking on the zodiacs then, okay? Hello, people. I'm Crystal Rose. This is Comfy Soul. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to do a blind reading. Don't know who I'm reading for until the end when I'll pull one of these little papers, and that will be that. I have 3 decks out. Let's see. I've got the Psychic Tarot, the Archangel Power Tarot, and the Oracle of the 7 Energies by Colette Baron Reed. Everything I'm using is in the links down below. So if you're interested in the decks that I use, I'm going to take something fell out. I'm going to take it. They are affiliate links, FYI. And let's get cracking on this reading. So, let's see who this is for. I'm already feeling like they're just look at the first one. Don't even bother with the rest of the cards yet. So, no wonder. We need to talk feelings, okay? Heartache and loss. What are you heartbroken over? What's going on? What's happening? Did you do this to yourself? It feels like you did this to yourself, but I hate when that happens. That's always a really, hard lesson, right? Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I'm just projecting. But I don't feel like this is something that you've encountered before. This was different level that woke you up to something is what it feels like. So let's see. Heartache and loss, and then material harvest. So then we have money showing up. So it seems like maybe you have to let go of something to make this happen. Let's see. definitely a conversation surrounding your foundation, for sure. Um, this is a question of spiritual versus material, is what it looks like. Like, are you willing, after this loss that you've experienced, to pick yourself back up? And I'm hearing like, bring it all back, bring the finances in, but I don't want you to focus on like money. Like, sure, there's some of that there, absolutely. Are you okay, sir? Sorry, my dog. um, it's gonna be about God, and then look what just slid out as that happened. Yes, it is about money. Yes, I don't want to dismiss that. Okay, so like, yes, financial and material changes, but this goes beyond that conversation of just like working and making money. This is something where I just experienced a really strange thing. Right now, when I blinked, I felt like it was a do-over. Something restarted. Different timeline, movement, jump. Um, you know how when you wake up in the middle of the night or like you're just falling asleep, right? And you're going to bed or you're going back to sleep after having woken up, and you're already in this astral space, and then like your body jumps, right? I just felt that when I blinked. It was my body came back into my soul came back into my body, and it jumped. I don't know if you saw me like pull back or something when it happened on the camera, but for me it was like, whoa. So I feel like you might be afraid that what you're losing is going to bring, well, let me put it this way. You have an opportunity to do something a different way and do it over, do it again. This is a do-over, okay? But this time, the way that you're going to do it is through losing something, someone, it looks like and feels like to me, because there's an emotional loss here, but I'm going to look at it a tiny bit deeper. And when this thing, this person, this job, this what have you is gone, that is going to change how you function. This is your transformation. So part of it is the up leveling on your part, and the other part of it is how you manifest money, financial security, etc. through your energy. So with your intention to leave this other thing behind, and while it is breaking your heart and you might be breaking someone else's heart, it's also something that's no longer the same, not working for you. It's like once you see it, you can't unsee it type of thing. And you have this opportunity to go do something else, right? So because you have this opportunity to go do something else, what you thought was going to be your original material harvest is now turning into a different sort of material harvest, but it's requiring you to change your root foundation. Understand? So the way you thought you were going to, or like what you already kept, is you're going to have to drop and leave on the table. Now they're showing me like a casino table. It's like changing your money. In order for you to have your dollars mean anything at the casino, they need to be converted to this fake money that's these plastic chips. Spirit's asking you to turn in your fake money that you have right now, trade it in for these plastic chips of spiritual faith and trust in this other idea, which isn't just faith. There's a plan here. There's like an offer on the table, right? So even more reason. But in order for you to have your wishes fulfilled and go after this sort of dream, you're going to have to lose something. So you don't get to have it all, keep it all, mainly because the rest of that wasn't for you. Don't think that you're making a trade-off and you're losing something and you're like, oh, poor me, I don't get to have all the things. No, you're having all the things. You're just making room for more of the right things. Do you understand? Okay. and the other things have to go. And I'm telling you, I swear, this is going to be so happy for your heart, because right after this transformation, which is the black card, which is a major arcana card in the Archangel, in the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, right? These are all three: wish fulfillment, emotional loss, and spiritual union. Heart chakra energies. These are emotions, okay? Spiritual union is on the other end of this for you. So in order to have your wishes fulfilled, you will go through a loss, but there is a union here. Whether that's just the job and it's something you really enjoy doing, rather enjoy more than what you're doing now, or this is a relationship that you're moving to and you're kind of like hiding behind this. And I don't know why I have to say it that way, because I don't see anything hidden here, but it feels like that to me in my chest, right? Like if I'm you. And it feels like it is hidden behind this home foundation, this love offer, but the surface offer is this material change. Do you understand? It's like, I'm getting offered a job in this area or in this position, and it just so happens to be with my boss that I have the hots for, or this manager that I want to be with, or it leads me to this person from the past that I'm now, getting it back in alignment with. And I feel like you have a sense of almost like, yeah, hearts are going to break, or you're going to be heartbroken by not having all the things. But at the same time, you're not happy with where you're at now, right? There's something missing. So if there's something that's a hole, I'm hearing that song. You're going to laugh. There's a hole in my heart that can only be filled by you. Wholehearted. By, come on, guys. Drop it in the comments, because I'm not going to focus on it right now. Wholehearted. So this is something that is bringing together not just your finances, which you have put together well enough now, like you're in a good position, but the way that you thought you were going to continue is going to be different. You understand? Come on, Spirit. I can see the Nuno Betancourt, the two guys, the song More Than Words, Extreme. Thank you. I just had to say the name of the other song. Extreme is the name of the band, which is funny because that sounds like a crazy rock band, but they're so not that. More like rock jammy. Rock in pajamas. Sorry, that's just how my brain works. If you don't like it, bye. If you dig it, like, share, and subscribe, yo. Come for this. All right. Visually exciting. This is what makes speech more fun, is to have the visual excitement along with it, right? Okay. I'm about to go off on a total ADHD tangent about like different languages have different words for the same thing, or different feelings for different emotions that maybe exist in some languages, as like Eskimos with their 50 words for kisses or whatever it is, or love. I can't remember what it is. But then another language that has just one, right? It's how you express, and I'm feeling like that applies to this reading in the way that how you're going to work now is more in alignment with how you want to express, or how you're born to express, like what you're here for, right? Okay. So let's see. There's more recognition where you're going. You're being asked to choose wisely, though. And I really, truly feel this isn't just a matter of loving what you're doing for work, but I feel like as you do that, you're letting somebody else go also. This feels like a spouse. This feels like a whole family situation that needs to change. That's the challenge. That is the obstacle, is feeling like seen and rewarded in a different way. So if you have to let go of a job, if you have to let go of a person, if it's both things, you're taking the time right now to figure out what's going to make you feel the most intentional, most purposeful in your life, right? And here you are chilling beachside, thinking about what you're going to do. It seems to me that you're very, very water oriented, or at least that's a great way for you to work through your emotions, is to connect to earth and water. So ground yourself and take a chill moment and really decide, yes, I'm willing to let go of this thing and change this chapter of my life and transform myself. Let me see how you're transforming, actually. Positive movement forward, moving on, and new partnership and prosperity beginning. I'm telling you, you're learning to let go. That's your transformation. 2 cards in a row. In case you were questioning and fighting with me about moving on and doing this heartbreak thing, there it is, twice in a row. Like, I cannot confirm any more other than, like, Spirit's showing me, you know how in the cartoons, like Bugs Bunny or what have you, Looney Tunes style, the anvil would drop down from the, 3rd story window and hit you, or the piano would hit you over the head. I wonder, what's going to stop me from blah, blah, blah. You can't stop me, rabbit. And then boom, this, piano falls down on top of, Yosemite Sam's head right when he was about to shoot the bunny, that kind of thing, right? So you're going to get stopped. You're being stopped. You already know this. Like, your whole question is being answered here at least 3 to 4 times about, yes, this is the right direction for your foundation. Yes, is good for your soul. Yes, this is where the money is. And yes, you need to move on. Like 1, 2, 3 times move on, please. Prosperity's here. It's a partnership. It's a good foundation. It's something where something further can grow. It continues to grow. So the fruits of your labor, whatever you learned about yourself, whoever you've become, you've hit a new transformation. And I'm hearing you hit a plateau. I see you standing on the top of a cliff. It's out in the middle of Arizona, and you are on the top of a plateau, and you're like, where do I go now? And Spirit's like, there's only one way. You got to come back and decide the direction you're going in. You can come down on any side of this plateau, but we need to know what direction you want to move in. And they've laid one out in front of you. It's here. It's already growing. It's already grown. The seeds have already planted. It's already sprouted something. It's already there. You just have to go pick the fruit, which means you have to let go and move on and move forward. Okay. I cannot wait to see who I'm reading for. This is a blind reading. Okay. Let's put this aside because I think the message was clear. Let me grab you 2, 1, 2. They already slid out. Thank you very much. From the Archangel Power Tarot, ba-bam, ba-bam. The 3 of Gabriel and the Knight of Raphael, which in the tarot would be, what is this, Wands? Yes, 3 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So heart and plans, forward movement. This is wise planning and moving forward. 3 of Wands. I have a plan. I've got somewhere to go. I'm optimistic about this. I'm moving on. Setting sail. Look how abundant and luxurious this person looks. I heard to say Victorian. I had to say Victorian. I had to say that. That resonates with anybody. I'll put that back in the deck. And the next one is the Knight of Raphael. Being swept off your feet, situations and topics. So if this is a job, it's working in the area you want to work in. It's more aligned with you. Speaking about the things that matter to you and loving those topics. Doing something purposefully aligned with you, and also finding romance along the way, whether that's just, I feel really super fulfilled in my career adventure, the side hustle, my entrepreneurship, this thing I've started. I really enjoy it. And also, if that's romance that's necessary and needed, then that is definitely here too. Notice that it's also attached to this water element. So it's about your happiness and what makes your heart flutter. And if that happens to come with new romance, then great. If you're already in a partnership, but it requires you to pick up and move location, change jobs, do something scary, and then stay with that partner. Let me pull one out of here. I'm just going to cut the deck for staying with the partner and changing jobs or uprooting or moving your family or something like that, right? It's all about the material. Material needs getting fulfilled in magical, unexpected ways. Giving or receiving with gratitude. So I'm going to say that this is balancing the scales for you. It's about receiving back what you're putting out. And if this happens to come in the form of somebody from the past who's ready to give to you, make sure they do that up front before you make all these moves. Get a contract, get the ring, get engaged, do those things. The other part is this has been a long time coming and you deserve this. So as far as like staying with the person from that you might be currently with now, if we're talking relationship, maybe the only reason you did that was for the sense of stability and security, and if that's the only reason, then just move on because you're taken care of anyway. You understand? What about recommitting to them? Justice. Rulings made in your favor and not giving up. So hang out and see if this could be also divorce, court, getting a prenup to get married or something like that. This is contracts, right? So if this is a divorce, then you already know, you're already thinking about it. If this is, sorry, it's a general reading, so I'm going to have to keep it open for a few people because this is what I'm seeing. If you want a personal read, come into comfysoul.com, go to the website, book yourself there. That way you avoid spammers and scammers, okay? For the rest of you, this is finally being heard by that partner, them treating you the way they're supposed to. If you're not already together, then I'm not talking to you. This is let go and move on, okay? If you're together now, this might be the partnership becoming different. But honestly, I just think that all around, you're ditching and moving on. All around. Let me grab you something from Oracle of the Seven Energies, and I'm just going to do a quick shuffle, and then I'll find out what zodiac I'm reading. Boom. In Perfect Harmony. There's a song. I totally feels like a soulmate situation. So I honestly think you're moving to go be with somebody else. This is straight up about being with somebody else, straight up. Could be about work. I totally see that. I see finances working out, but at the very minimum, this is some resonating with your soul song, and it makes you happy on a soul vibrational level. There's 11 in the corner. It is a sacral chakra, art form, creative form, passionate form, romantic form, and it's in perfect harmony. It is your soul song. It is the music of your soul. It's where you need to be. Don't even question it. You feel it, you know it, just make it happen. Okay? Let's see who I'm reading for. I'm super excited. All right. Let's grab this one. Oh, this one. All right, who's this zodiac? Geminis. Here you go, Gemini. That's your reading. I'm going to leave that there for you. If this resonates, please leave a comment. Let me know how this sits with you. Like, share, subscribe, support the channel, support me as a human being who's offering you this reading of love for free. And I really, truly wish you the best in moving forward and making this decision to like get up and move on and do this new thing. It's not an easy task, and I support you in doing that and changing the whole game. Make it so. It looks big. So if this is cross country or across water, I mean, water came up quite a bit. Make it happen. It looks really, really, really good. Like way more financially abundant, and there's love and harmony, and it just works. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. I'll talk to you guys next time. Ciao for now. Bye.